Hi guys, I'm Ashley. This is Radar. He's in a cuddly mood, so he's going to hang out part of this video today. I'm here today to do my monthly wrap-up for the month of July. I read 8 books. Unfortunately, most of these were library books, and they have since been returned, so I don't have anything to hold up for you, so you have to just kind of use your imagination, but I'm sure we'll get along just fine without them. I took part in the Booktube-a-Thon, and I finished 4 books. So tired though. And I finished 4 books during the Booktube-a-Thon, so I'll start with those. First is The Court of Owls, which is the first graphic novel installment in DC's New 52 Batman comics. I definitely enjoyed it, and I will continue on with the series, but Wonder Woman and Batgirl are still my favorites in the New 52s that I have read so far. The next is Fantastic Mistakes, or The Make Good Art Speech, by Neil Gaiman. This is a super short book. You can read it in under an hour. It's beautifully put together. I think if you're into graphic design, you'll really enjoy it. It's just a book about creativity and the arts in general. I think it would make a great graduation gift, or just a gift for anybody who's into writing or graphic design or art. And the next one is Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Jones, and I watched the film for it also, because that was one of the challenges for the Booktube-a-Thon, was to read a book and watch the film adaptation. And if you're not familiar with it, the story follows a young girl named Sophie who has a spell put on her that turns her into an old woman, and she seeks the help of a mysterious and possibly evil wizard named Howl who lives in a floating moving castle in the sky. It's a quick, fun, enjoyable, I think it's middle grade read. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And finally, for the readathon, I read Cinnamon and Gunpowder by Ellie Brown, which is a pirate novel, and I have a review which I've already filmed for you, and I will be posting and linking a link to it down below shortly. For the rest of the month, I read Captain America and Black Widow, which is a graphic novel, I think, that combines like several of the comic issues in one. Oh, sorry, the dog's making me itchy. I found this one really confusing. I don't know if it's just where I happened to jump into in the series, maybe. But I love the character of Black Widow, so if you have any recommendations as to where I can get my Natasha Romanoff fix, please post them in the comments, because I'd like to read more about her. And I'm still really, really new to graphic novels and comic books, so. And I finished Far from the Maddening Crowd by Thomas Hardy. I think I actually started this book in June. And this book it's a classic, and it follows a woman named Bathsheba who inherits the largest farm in her town. And uncommon to time period, she decides to run the farm herself. I really love the character of Bathsheba. She was a strong, independent woman. And this book does contain a love triangle, but it's kind of understandable due to the time period. It didn't bother me as much as love triangles typically do. So if they normally turn you off, I'd still give it a go. She has 3 suitors. One is a shepherd, another is a gentleman farmer who owns the farm next door to hers that she inherits, and the next is a dashing officer in the army. It's a very slow-paced read, so if that's not your thing, be forewarned. But if you're looking for kind of like a peaceful, relaxing read that takes place in a historical setting, and you're into classics, I would recommend it. And lastly, I read The Dharma Bums by Jack Kerouac, which I gave 4 stars to. It is a semi-autobiographical novel that follows Jack's travels and his interests in Buddhism. And that's it for my wrap-up. If you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought of them, and thanks for watching. Bye!